guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So, mass making. Now, I don't mass make anything really, but I've got so much paper. This is all got white backgrounds on it, and I just want to make some stuff out of it, pop it away in my stash, and then when I make something I can use it. So I don't really do that normally, but this is just driving me nuts. I got so much paper that I just want to get rid of it. So I'm making pockets. Now we all use pockets and pockets. So these are just used up with some scrap paper, all this white paper, all the scrap paper. So I've got a little pocket there, and then on this side I've got a pocket on the side in there, if this will fit in there. So that's a little pocket on the side. Now that can stick onto your journal page. You can have it as a floating pocket. You can pop a little paper clip on it. It's really simple. This one here I have just white on the back, so that can stick to your page. I've got like a little side bit in there so it opens up. And this one, I was thinking you could probably stick that to your page. Get a little bit of seam binding ribbon, a little bit of twine, and because sometimes when pockets are open like that, the stuff all falls out, and then you could just sort of like tie it. So if you put that sort of nearer, let's see, we've got a journal here. Let's just get a page. So if you put that on there, you could have this, tie a little bow on there, stick that to your page, and your stuff won't fall out, and this sort of like will dangle down and look nice. Not necessarily in this colour. This is just my autumny bits that I did. So these are just super simple. So I'm going to just see how many we can do. This one again, I have got a little pocket there and a little pocket on that side. That's just plain on the back. This is just a little one like that I folded over. This one's got lots of pockets, so I've got a pocket at the top there, I've got a pocket there, and a pocket there, and this is just 2 pieces of paper. This one is a very simple one. I've just popped it around each other. Do you know, I wrapped it around, and then we've got a pocket. But this one, I love this paper, and I was just thinking, I'm not going to embellish them, I'm just going to make them. But I was just thinking maybe you could just sort of like pop one of these little pictures on there. Look at that. Doesn't that look lovely? I think that looks really nice. And then again, you could add a little paper clip, hidden paper clip or something like that. You could actually incorporate it into when you make it. And then that would just sort of like clip onto your page, at the top of your page. Which I love. I think these are great. So I will be making, because I really do love making my eclectic journals. So I think that's all of them pretty much that I've done like that. So I will be probably using these. So that's the reason I'm going to be doing it. So this one. So I've just got a real sort of like stash of papers here. So I've got a piece here. I'm going to just fold that up. Pretty simple. I don't care what goes with what. I'm not really bothered too much what we can do, but I just want to make them up and then see where we go. So, you know, that can go with that, like that. I'm going to just pop a little notch in here. So guys, it's Friday, so have you had a good week? Have you been busy? How's your weekend gonna go? Are you gonna get some crafting in? I'm gonna just get a little bit more ink on here. Have you got a busy weekend? I think we are actually gonna go out to dinner tonight. Jessie seems to be okay. She seems to be a little bit better, so we're going to see if we can walk her down to the restaurant we normally go to and see how that goes. Right, I'm going to actually, I think I might put that there and pop a little notch in this side, I think, or should I put it at the top? Now I quite like these little side pockets actually, little side ones. So let's just clip that on there. So yeah, we're going to just have a nice little quiet walk down. It's beautiful weather. Apparently we're going to have really awful weather over the weekend. We have a big storm coming, so whether it will hit us, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be one of a little Cyclone Gabrielle or something, I think it's called. So let's see. Now I don't want to see that little white bit on here either. Let me just get, here's a little bit of paper. Pop that underneath there so I don't make my table grubby. And then I'm just going to ink that inside bit. And stick this on. Stick that on like that. Lovely, lovely. And then I'm going to actually bend that around the back. So I want to sort of like have the pocket sort of like all different. And then we could probably just have a little pocket this side, couldn't we? Yes, I think we will. Yeah, so we're going to have a bit of a storm, but I'm not worried about that. I'm quite happy to stay in and craft. It's quite nice. It's my daughter's birthday on Sunday, so that will be nice. I wish I was there with her, but we're not this year. There you go, like this way. So what I've done is I folded that up like that, and then this one over that way, and then we can just slot that on. It's covering all of the white pieces that I just don't like. So the only thing I've done there is cover that up just a little bit. Have I? Oh, no, I don't think so. Just yes, it would be nice to share her birthday with her or be there with her, but not this year. Olivia is making a cake. Olivia and Sophia will be making a cake for her with their daddy, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that will be like. She's adamant to make her a pink cake. So that will be fun for them, I'm sure. This way round. Let's just stick that on there. There we go. Lovely, and then that can just fold up. Oh, I quite like that. Like that. That down there and that down there. Can you believe it's nearly the end of September? It's gone so quickly this month. Very, very quick. I really sort of like try and get as much as I can done in the day, but I never feel like I do enough. There's always things that I think, oh, I should have done that and I should have done that, but just can't fit it in. I'm always saying I need more hours in the day. Don't know whether you guys are like that, whether you want some more time, more hours to fit a few more things in. Oops, there we go, that's another one. That's really, really simple, isn't it? I got a little card here. I need a little thin one, don't I? Let's just use this one. So this, what I will probably do is, wow, with these, because these are thin pockets, it's just once you've glued it, once it's sort of like set a little bit, just take your ruler and just go in like that, so it, you know, it's not sticking all over the place. And you've got a pocket, so we've got a lovely pocket there, and we've got a nice big pocket there, and then we have this lovely pocket just at the side. So this one I would probably pop on a paper clip and clip it to the top of a page or the side of a page, or you could even pop a little flip like that so it flips up, which would be really nice as well. So there we go, that's another one. Let's do some more. Oh, I like this big rose. I do like this big rose. Let's have a look. What can we do? Don't want them to be too big. Should we have a sort of side one? Wonder if we have a side one like this. I could probably make two out of this one. Let's do that. Let's get my ruler. I'm not going to even cut, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to tear them down. So we have two. We have this small little one. Let's have this bit of yellow, shall we, in there? Because this is, yeah, this can be sort of a long one. All of them are going to have this little notch if I remember to put it in there. Like that. Lovely. So guys, what journals are you making at the moment? Or are you making a journal? Are you just making embellishment bits? Also, what would you like me to make? Do you like me to make the journals, or do you like me to make sort of like, or watch me make embellishment-y bits? I change it up because I like to do all sorts of different things as well. I'm going to be doing my Shabby Saturday, which is a fun one. And then what am I going to do? This isn't very level. Let's just put that like that. That doesn't look very level, does it? I'm going to rip it all the way down. And then I'm going to turn this back on itself. And then we're going to have another sort of back to front pocket on this one. So that will go down in there because we need to cover that little white bit up. So that will cover, and then we can have the pocket this side. So let's just make a little notch in there. And this hides all the white from the back. So if you're like me and you don't like your white backed papers, these are great to do, aren't they? So my throat is feeling a bit better at the moment. It's not as croaky as it was. Which way round did I do that? This way. I think if I stop talking, which is probably a good thing sometimes, because I just natter on and on and on. Do I need to stick all of this down? Do I need to stick all of this down? Oh my gosh, guys, I've forgotten what I was doing then. Not really, do I? I need to stick this bit here and this bit here, like that. Pop that down. I'm not going to put I'm just going to dot that down there so I can see where that little bit of glue is there. I'm just going to do that so we know where it is, and pop that on. There we go. Lovely, and then that will just sit on there like that. That's right, isn't it? So yeah, this is like a little flip pocket, isn't it? You can never have too many pockets, I think. Always can have lots of pockets. Let's turn that one over and we will glue this side. Should we just trim this little bit off there. A little bit of glue. I just opened my new glue like this, and my gosh, it took me ages to get the little cap thing off. Oh look, that's got a great big lump of glue on there. The little seal on there, my gosh, I ended up sticking my finger right in it, and I got covered in glue and all the way up my nail. Okay, look at that, that's pretty good, isn't it? I like the colours on this one. This could actually go into an autumn journal, couldn't it? It's got that sort of colouring to it. Here we go. Just get your ruler in there and just make sure you haven't glued it all down. I like that. Look at that double little pocket. So again, you could have it attached to the top of your page, and you could have like a little up tuck and then a little tuck in there. So that's lovely. And then we've got all our lovely embellishments to go on there. I'm loving all the ephemera that I've got at the moment. It's lovely. I'm loving it all because there's always something I can put onto something, if you know what I mean. Right, what should we do with this one? Shall we use the same, or should we add this to it? It needs to go this way round because of the sort of pattern of the paper. If I got a smaller piece, what's this? That's quite nice, isn't it? Could do with a sort of, got blue. Would blue go with it? Oh look, that almost fits. That almost fits, doesn't it? I'm not sure whether I actually like the blue with that one. What's these? These are, oh, I don't want those because they're backed. We don't want those. This one, let's use this one. The lovely big rose on there. So that would have to come down like that, wouldn't it? Let's tear that off. Tear that off like that. That would go in there. Let's make our little notch. Our little notch first. Let's get that in. Put that down. It's going to have to go that way. So that will go on there. And I think I will just bend that. I'm going to just bend that right over the top, actually, like that. And then we will have a little pocket in here on that side. We can shabby these up quite easily by adding little bits of lace and things to them. It doesn't matter sometimes what colour they are. You can make it look shabby. Right, let's add. I don't think I need to ink that bit, do I? So which way shall we have the pocket? This side, or should we do it this side? I keep doing them on the same side, don't I? So let's have one on here. There we go, lovely. Glue that on there. Just glue this bit down. Oh, and then I want to glue down here and down there. There we go. So there we go, that's right, isn't it? Oops, wibbly wobbly table. Just snip that little bit. There we go. So we have a little tucky spot in there. Oh gosh, stick down. And a little tucky spot in there. Lovely. And this has got quite a nice little area to embellish then, hasn't it? Or we could have it this way, couldn't we? Oh no, or we could have it this way. I suppose you could have it sideways, so it's upside down. Oh, it doesn't really matter because I'll cover it up anyway. That's okay. Let's go around this way. Although it's sort of mass making, I'm not making exactly the same thing each time. So there we go, that's a pocket, not exactly the same. Right, let's do something else. I've got this piece and that's white on there. So shall we make a little sort of money one? So it flips over the top. Let's just fold that down. I love this paper. I do love this paper. I'm going to fold that down through there. Like that. And then you shall just rip that little bit off, fold this over. No measuring today, we are not going to be measuring, but I am going to bend this bit over, like that. Take this, I'm going to go like that. Do I need to cut? Which bit am I cutting off? That bit I'm cutting off. So we need to sort of make a little flap on this bit, don't we? Cut that down. That's right, isn't it? And then that can just fold over as a little sort of money one, but I'm going to just make a little, because that's a bit too flat on there, you know what I mean. I want a little bit more of a gap. Like that. Can you see? That's better, isn't it? So we can fit something in there a little bit better. So now I'm going to take some music paper. What's this, please? Stick that on there. Like that. Make sure that that's going to cover it up. Or we can come quite far down. There we go. Now again, I'm not going to sew, but these can all be sewn. I'm just going to be sticking today, lots of sticking. That can go on there. There we go. Take this. Cut that down and just trim around. And I'm going to throw all these little bits away because I don't need any of these little bits. Just fold that back. Okay, that I might use these little bits. Lovely, look at that. That's super nice, isn't it? Not that this is really a scrap bit of paper. It's just a white backed paper. So let's just ink that up. This would look nice actually sewn around, but I won't sew. I just want to make as much as I can. Like that. I'm going to not put anything on this because I would probably maybe put up a little flip on there, unless I turn that over and use that as the flap. No, I think I'm going to just leave it as a little money pocket. And then I can add a little button or something on there when I need to. There we go. I'm going to just stick this down. A little bit of glue in there. And along the bottom. Okay. Perfect. Stick that on. I didn't do a little flap on there because it's going to make this too squatty. Is squatty a word? Right, that's good. Now let's see what ephemera would look good on here. I do like my butterfly ones. Could do with a little sort. I've used a lot of this, so I really need to print some more of it off. I had a really nice. Oh, we could do this one. Look at that. Do like that one. So you could put something on there, and then you could still have a little pocket in there. Okay, let's just pop that to the side. Right, guys, that's another one. So let's just use up. Did we have anything left over from this one? We had this, didn't we? Which I think would probably go on this one. Like that. Would this go down? This would be all the way the length of a page actually, but which is quite nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold that over like that, so that will stick down. That can go on there. And I'm going to fold this in two like that. Can you tell I'm just making it up as I go along? Let's just make a little notch out of there. So we're going to have 2 pockets on this one. So this is going to be pretty simple. Let's glue this bit down. Like that. We are. Ink this with my little dauber. There we go. Move some of this out of the way. And then that can just sit on there. Let's just ink this. Just so we can see that this is 2 little pockets. Okay. Then that will stick on there, and then we've got 2 little pockets in there. Lovely. So if you put this one on a page, you could put this on a page, couldn't you? And then you could have another pocket on this side as well. So what I'm going to do with this one, glue down through the middle, down through here. And then we've got 2 little pockets. Oops. Squash that down. Oh, I do like that. And then you've got that. So again, depending on how I use it in a journal, whether I put a little tab on there and lift it up, you could put like another something on there, or you could write on that. And then we've got little pockets here. That's a little turned up. So we've got pocket there, and then we have another pocket there. So that's fab. So we've got lots of lovely little pockets. Let's try and use up some of these little bits, shall we? Oh, we don't want that because that's a double-sided bit. We could use that for something else. And that piece. These aren't. That's a bit of music paper. Should we just go in with these little funny greeny bits? Let's just do some smaller ones. Put that down. Let's use these green. A little bit of green. Green on green. Not sure whether I like the green on the green. Oh, don't need that either, do we? Could do with something a little bit brighter. Actually, that goes quite well, doesn't it? That's not bad. Okay, so let's just put that on there. Rip this down. So which side should we have that pocket? Should we have it? So we have a little pocket. Let's just do a little pocket. Ink that there. That can go on there. Turn this over. So we could have a bigger tuck on this side, couldn't we? Or we could even have like a little up tuck. So that comes down. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick this on. Stick this piece on a minute. Like this. Definitely just making it up. What should we have? I need another little piece. Oh, I like this. Doesn't quite go though. Suppose we could have this funky blue bit, which would go on the back, wouldn't it? I was just thinking we could have another one, but this is a bit too big. That could probably go. Quite like that. Let's just tear this down just a little bit. Like that. I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to fold that in. Like that. So this can be a pocket this side, and then this can be a pocket this side, or I could have a pocket from the top. No, I think I'm going to have a pocket this side. So let's just, well, I think that can go there like that. Oh, so complicated. I think I'm complicating myself. So then we need a little hole in this one here. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes, because that goes on there like that, doesn't it? And that comes down, so we have a pocket there. And that needs to go that way. Oh, this is a bit of a one, isn't it? Let's just ink this up. Okay, let's remember. So that's stuck. This will go in there. So this bit needs to do something, doesn't it? This we can make a pocket. Oh, this has got lots, so this is a multi-pocket, this one, definitely. So that needs to stick on there. That could come down. So we've only got one pocket there. Oh my gosh, guys, I think I've just complicated it completely. I'm going to stick this in here. Well, if this works out, this will be a bit of a miracle, I think. Okay. That goes on. That comes down. Is that right? So this will be a pocket, so I need to glue that down, don't I? And then this can be a pocket. So let's just... But I need to glue that end too, don't I? Yep. I need to glue down here. Oh, this is more complicated than I intended. Okay. So we have a pocket there. I'm going to glue this one down, so this needs to glue either side of here. Oh my gosh. That can go down there. Like that. So we have a pocket there, we have a pocket there, and then this can be a pocket. So we need a little notch in here, don't we? Not the best combination of paper colours, but I think that's turned out a little bit different, didn't it? Not one of my best, I don't think. What's that? It's got a... Oh no, that's okay. Okay, so we've got 4 little pockets in there, and look how flat that is. That's pretty good going, actually. Not quite sure whether I like this bit, so I think I would probably put a little bit of trim. What have I got on? Look at this. This is my little messy one that I had the other day, wasn't it? Yesterday. Do I have any? I don't think I have anything in here. Well, let's go with this. This is the wrong colour, but Josh, I mean, I think I would probably cover up that little bit along there with something, a little bit of lace, and maybe sort of shabby that up. A little bit of white coming in there. They're not the prettiest, are they? Definitely not the prettiest things that I've ever made. But I think we could make it look a little bit prettier, couldn't we? Do you know what I mean? I like these little journal cards. Do you know what I mean? By the time you put a sort of card in there, it would be okay. And then, again, you can pop that you could probably clip it at the bottom of your page. Do you know what I mean? So that would flip up or flip down, whichever way you wanted it to go. But yeah, I think we can jazz this up a little bit with something pretty, I am sure, when we get around to it. It's a pretty sort of like masculine-y sort of one as well, isn't it? I have a little, I mean, that's quite nice, isn't it? You can sort of cut that down. I feel like I should make this one a little bit more, you know, nicer. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not really the best one. I'm gonna have to do something with this one. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to mark this there, where that little hole is. Does that go in? Yeah. What do you reckon? Doesn't go down. I'm going to do that. Actually, could have gone down a little bit lower. Just want to put that on there because I want to make it pretty. There we go, that fits perfect on there. Let's just ink that up. Pop that on. I don't mind actually that being a little bit higher on this side. Right, sorry guys, I'm gonna just have to glue this one on. Let's just glue that down. Pop that on. There we go. Right, I'm gonna have a rummage through this one. Let's just do something. Oh, what's this little bit? Let's see what we've got in our little scrappies. Oh, there's a nice piece of lace. There's all sorts of things in here. Oh, look at that. See, looking better already, isn't it? Could do with my little bit of 3-in-1, not that I've got a huge amount left in here. A little bit of ribbon, a little bit of lace on there. Chop that down. Oh, that looks a little bit better. That makes me happier. What do you think? What do you think? I've got a little doodad there. What's that? Elastic band. Little bow. Could go on there. That looks quite nice. Well, I've got a bigger one. I quite like that little diddy one actually. Okay, I think it's looking a little bit better than it was. I do want to try and use up what I've got in here, although it's really is a little bit sort of tatty. What could we put on here? I think I'm just grasping at straws here, trying to make it look nice. I think I might just sort of What do you reckon? That looks not too bad, does it? Or should we go this way? Oh, I think I might do that. That's what we're going to do. A little bit of glue. Pop that on. Pop you on there like that. Now I need something for that back piece, don't I? This bit, that's the bit. I think I'm just going to pop a little bit of lace across there. And then it will, you can see that bit, that's better. We've got the little lace bit across there from the paper. And then I'm going to stick this along there. Okay, that's made me feel better. It's a bit of an ugly one, this one, wasn't it? Oops. Chop that little bit over flat paper. Okay, guys. Oh, that's not very level. That's better. There we go. That's better. Made me feel better. Okay, let's pop all these little bits back. Let's just do one more. Should we do one more? And then we will go through what we've just done. Oops, I've just knocked something on the floor. My desk hasn't got a back on it at the moment. There's a section which doesn't have a back. So when I push stuff, as I do, because I've got so much stuff on my desk, it ends up on the floor. I should have a little tray, shouldn't I, to catch it. Now, I like this paper. This is a little bit brighter, isn't it? So what shall we do with this one? Shall we fold down that line? Like that. Oops. Not the best fold, is it? I'm gonna tear that down completely. I'm going to just tear that like that. And then we'll just do one of these, which we'll just pop that in there like that. And then we have pocket there and a pocket there, like we did. We did one of these, didn't we, I think? That's really simple. So if you've got two pieces of paper which are white inside, you can make like a little double pocket. Oh, I like this. I like this paper. I've forgotten about this paper. That goes this way, and then we have this one. A little bit of ink. Well, I think we've got a few pockets made, although I have still got a major pile on my desk. But this is a start, isn't it? Most definitely. Don't think I need to really ink that bit, do I? Okay, so we need to do this, don't we? Oh, the green and the yellow, that goes really nice, and the pink and the blue. Or purple. Purpley blue. Lovely. Oh, I like that. That's a very, very simple one. So we need to glue this bit down, don't we? So if I do it from there, we can glue along here. Is that right? Let's move all these bits out of the way. And then that will This one will glue along here. Oops. Oh, this is a really pretty colour one. I do like these colours. It's amazing, all the little bits of paper look so different, don't they, when you sort of like tear them and cut them and stuff and make different things. It's amazing what you can make from a little pile of paper on your desk or a giant pile of paper on your desk. This one's not the most level. Oh, I didn't ink this little bit, did I? That's okay. That's a nice little scruffy one. Look at that. That's pretty good. Where's my ruler gone? It is. Let's just pop that in there. Just like that. Just give it a little wiggle just to make sure I haven't sort of stuck too much down. So this one will be lovely to embellish actually, and I know I keep bringing these ones out, but I do love these journal cards. Just a little bit too wide, but that's lovely. Right guys, I think that will do. I think we've had a good old go. So this is our little ugly one, but it looks pretty good now. Let's just go in here with my ruler like that. Make sure I haven't stuck anything down. Give it a little wiggle like that. There we go. So we've got 4 pretty big pockets in there, because this one actually comes down to here. So that's a lot bigger. So we've got that lovely one, that one that we've just made, this little simple one, which I think are going to look lovely. Oh look, I didn't, oh was that just, oh no, I didn't do that pocket, did I? Oh my gosh, I'm going to come back to these and not know where the pockets are. So we've got a pocket here, and then we have a side pocket. Okay. This one we have 2 lovely pockets on here, so that's a nice one to go down the side of a page in a journal. I'm just doing that so I haven't glued them down, so that's lovely. This one, which is our lovely little sort of money pocket, that one's fine. There's something about music paper on, you know, the inside of envelopes and stuff that just makes it look so nice, doesn't it? Just gives it that lovely vintage feel to it. Let's just add a little bit on there, which is great. Love that. So we will pop a little button or something on there. We have this one, which is the same, very similar to that one that we've just done. So how simple. So if you've got little white sides, I have been asked, and one of you lovelies did mention about to do some projects with paper that's got the white on the other side, that if you don't want to see it. So that's a pocket there, that's a pocket there. Oh, and then we had a little pocket on the side. So that can go any old way, can't it? So we've got 3 pockets in there. How lovely. This is the one that I did before. I just made that little sort of gusset thing in the side, which is quite simple to do. This one I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets in this. So that one was in there. We have 1 there, 1 there. Turn it over, and then I have another one in there. How lovely. And then this one. I like this one. I think it's this paper. I think it's just beautiful paper. So that's just a 1 little lonesome pocket. And then this one, I've got a pocket on that side and a pocket there. Don't think I have a pocket on the back, so that's got 2. This is just one of my first little ones that I did, which has just got the pocket in on that side. And then last one, we have this one, which again, I don't think these are stuck down. I've got a pocket there, and then we have a pocket in there. So there we go. Super good. Super good. So there we go, guys. Some lovely, lovely pockets. So I will pop these in my stash. Like I said, I don't normally do mass making, but I just got to get rid of some of this paper. It is just driving me nuts. I've got piles of it, but I'm loving it, and such a mishmash of colours as well, which is great on that little one. Love it. So there we go, guys. Hope you've given you some ideas. So very, very simple, just folding bits of paper and making little pockets. So have a fantastic start to your weekend. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.